Relentless wildfires in Southern California causing widespread destruction, as you know. When the sun came up, we could finally see the scope of the devastation. The Palisades Fire alone already destroying more than 1,000 structures, making it the most destructive fire in LA history. There are now 6 fires burning in the region.
This is just the beginning. A new fire erupted overnight in Hollywood Hills near the popular Runyon Canyon, forcing more people to evacuate. Crews attacked it from the air and the ground to protect the densely populated area.
And take a look at these before and after images from above East Altadena. Just total devastation. Yeah. The historic winds fueling the flames overnight, and now they're expected to pick back up.
And Michael Ginger is standing by with much more on those dangerous winds. We have team coverage on the fires, and our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman, starts us off from Pacific Palisades. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, Robin. You mentioned this is the most destructive wildfire in LA history, and you know, we've been here this is our 3rd day here, and everywhere we go we see new images of this hailscape, and I just want to give you a sense of where we are. Sunset Boulevard, the heart of downtown, is that way. These are homes here. On the other side over there was a 3-story condo building. Come with me. Want to show you another big condo building, also 3 stories. Everything here destroyed, and you may be able to see the spot fires inside there. And as firefighters have been racing across this town trying to put those out, overnight, that new fire just in those Hollywood Hills, just a few blocks from the famous Hollywood Boulevard, exploding in size.
This morning, already strapped firefighters forced to jump to yet another fire in the heart of Los Angeles.
I've never seen Los Angeles like this in my life.
The Sunset Fire, fueled by this week's historic wind event in Los Angeles, igniting in the hills just north of Hollywood Boulevard. Firefighters blasting water into this apartment, trying to protect it. A fleet of helicopters swirling over the fire, dropping water. Residents facing gridlock as they try to evacuate down the narrow streets of the Hollywood Hills. Firefighters getting right up to the flames, but only a trickle of water coming from that hose. Drone footage capturing this fire spreading through the hills.
Now, together, these fires are stretching the capacity of emergency services to their maximum limits.
Our station, KABC, capturing the inferno quadrupling in size in just minutes.
We are in the heart of Hollywood, guys. This thing is spotting and growing by the second. I can't emphasize it enough. There is no way to dramatize this.
And another fire springing up in nearby Studio City.
There goes the front of the facade, the front of the house, a complete collapse now.
Crews arriving on scene quickly to battle that blaze, managing to knock it down. This as the Palisades Fire grows to over 17,000 acres, becoming the most destructive wildfire in LA history. The fire still consuming homes this morning. At least 1,000 structures burned in the Palisades and in Malibu, the number expected to grow significantly.
We've been watching firefighters work on this house for hours now. It looks like they're going to lose this battle, and I want you to see something. Normally, you would not have been able to see the Pacific Ocean from here. There would be a line of very impressive-looking seaside homes. They're now all gone.
Everything from churches to mobile homes engulfed in flames and now gone. Roughly 30 miles to the east, the deadly 10,000-acre Eaton Fire, killing at least 5 people. Entire densely packed neighborhoods erupting in flames. You can see each fire burning building to building in these satellite images. Residents there making split decisions about whether to leave everything behind or attempt to save what they can.
I know I'm not supposed to be here, but this is my parents' home.
Lynn Guzman trying to save her 90-year-old parents' home after they lost fire insurance.
These insurance people decided to cancel their fire. And we're going through this, and it just happened, and they have no fire insurance.
And in Los Angeles, those fire hydrants running dry just when they were needed most.
There have been a lot of complaints about inadequate water, taps running dry, hydrants running dry.
So we do know that our DWP, they did anticipate that there was going to be some supply issues. They did refill some of those water tanks. And it's with this amount of fire, though, this amount of fire activity and how erratic and widespread this was, it was unpredicted that we would have these kind of problems.
AccuWeather estimating upwards of $57 billion in damage. This is ABC News learning the fire department's budget was slashed $17.5 million for this year.
This is an absolutely unprecedented event. Any fire department, even our size, is stressed thin, which is why we call in our mutual aid partners, our additional resources.
And back at Pacific Palisades, we found Raul in the middle of the night hoping to save this church.
So if you can stop this, then it won't continue down the hill. So by helping the church, you also help the business. So everybody's helping each other. Do you think you'll be able to save this church? It's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible.
And so many of the residents here have been telling me how angry they are that the hydrants ran dry, that there seemed to be a shortage of resources, but the firefighters we have seen here are absolutely shattered with exhaustion. They are waiting for those reinforcements to come in. But more bad news, and I'm sure Ginger's about to talk about this. Red flag warnings in effect today through tomorrow. More of those big gusts that could trigger some of these fires, igniting them yet again. Michael.
Yeah, that's the last thing that is needed right now, Matt. We want to thank you so much for being there for us.